Well, I can't tell, but I think Oni's here already. So, hi, Oni. Welcome, 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 everybody. Happy Friday. It is very hot. I am going to try to not die for this next hour, especially because, like, it feels like something's in my eye, but somebody was holding up the bathroom, so I couldn't even see to get it out. It's just a whole thing. But I am very happy to be here, and we are trying something new today. We are playing a game called Jenny LeClue Detectivu. So, we're going to open this up, see what this game entails, and see if we can actually do something in it. Who's excited? Who is excited? But I'm going to get this shared out very fast. And then we're going to have some time. I see there's choices here. Choose your preferred dialogue settings. Autoplay dialogue. Or should we manual the dialogue, or should we let it do what it does? Oni, I'm going to let you make that choice. I'm doing all right. I'm just very, very hot in this room, and not being able to have my fan on because it makes so much noise. And then if I turn the air conditioner on too early, it's not going to last me for the night. So it's just a whole process. It is just a whole process. Only it was meant to be. It was truly meant to be. All right. Da-da-da-da-da. Nope, that is the wrong link. Wait, did I not grab it? I thought I did. Alright, I'm gonna have to go do that. Anywho, how are you today? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Copy link. Share to feed. Alright, one. And done. And then now, boom. Alright, we should be good. Let's get into it. Get into it, yeah. It is so hot. Alright, so, what are we thinking? We'll let it autoplay, I think. We'll let it autoplay. Confirm. Alright. New game. Jenny LeClue Detectivu. New game, start a brand new game, erasing all your collectibles in progress. I don't have any of that, so confirm. Aww. Oh, jeez. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Okay, curfew. Arthurton. You'll never want to leave. Ooh, yes. Do a test tonight. Definitely do a test tonight. You know what? I'm gonna say totally normal. Alright, if he started whistling before then I would have said creepy. Oh, we're controlling this guy for some reason. Danger, no swimming. Okay. I'm liking these textures. This is really nice. Accelerate with B. Okay. They're making us do all this work here. Got it, got it. Oh, okay, birds. Hello. Why did he come right out to here? What is this? Are we supposed to make like these match up or something? Oh wait, I see. Okay. So let me hold on. The problem is it rotates that one, even though we just set it. There we go. Yay, I'm smart, guys. Yeah, be careful. If anything, drink some tea with some honey for sure. Don't let it be too hot, you don't want to burn your cords. Is going on right now? This is so interesting. The last of my cold water and then on to the warm ones. I was like, what the heck was that? Not on the typewriter, that's just not comfortable. All those buttons in your face.
What?
Oh.
Oh, I must have dozed off. Perhaps we need a spot of tea to wake us up.
And we were just talking about tea. Oh, Rufus is cute.
Yes, quite right. Better get back to work. This book won't write itself. Maybe I should start somewhere easier. I'll come back to the prologue later. The sun rose over another perfect day in picturesque Arthurton.
I miss my typewriter. I used to have an electric one.
To the casual observer, Arthurton seemed like any other small, quiet town. It was nestled in a valley between two mountains, lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake. It had a main street with all the essentials, including a place to sip coffee. It had schools, a college, a church, and a police station. It even had a museum no one ever visited. It was the kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels.
Agatha Christie's.
Maybe even forgettable.
Stop it.
But there was one thing in Arthurton that was unlike any other town in the whole world. Actually, it was a girl. Her name was Jenny LeClue, and she was the world's greatest detective.
Interesting.
Finkelstein residence. Oh, hello, Glenda. Yes, he said he might ring. Okay, patch me through then.
He sounds so uninterested. Right? I'm enjoying this already.
Richard? Yes, I got it. I did, and my answer is no. I understand that, but... Well, yes, of course, but... No, no, no. Nothing is settled. I'm not going to do it. It goes against everything my books stand for. No, not yet, but... If I could just... Please, listen to what I'm saying.
It was the kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels. Typical, maybe even forgettable. But there was one thing in Arthurton that was unlike anything else. Okay, so that's what we already saw him typing. Just observing things here. Can we zoom in? What am I supposed to do here? Okay. Letter to Finkelfan's draft. Well, it's me again. Arthur K. Finkelstein. And here we are at book 38 of the Jenny LeClue series, her most joyful adventure yet. Thank you to all the new Jenny LeClue fans out there. Fans, not flans, that's a dessert. You have both been incredibly supportive. To answer your questions, despite any rumors you may have heard, of course the Jenny books will continue, as long as there is ink in my pen and a ribbon in my typewriter. 2, yes, it will be more of the same. I refuse to change my formula. Arthurton will always be a safe and happy place. 1 of 5, okay. Alright, so these are the, I guess, the names of the fans. Angus McSexy, that's a name. That is a name. I kind of want that to be my nickname, Angus McSexy. Oh, that's funny. Bart Attack Gouverts. Benito McDonald. Why is his name smaller than everybody else's? I'm sorry, but this is already like activating like my detective brain for no reason, I feel, but just in case. Hopefully we'll be able to like come back to this if we need to. There's a lot more. Okay. I don't know why the server keeps messing up on my phone. Alright, chapter 1. Of course, my picture is like kind of in the way. The sun rose over another perfect day in picturesque. Okay, that's what we heard him read. Cool. Cool. What is this little thing here? Gallery art, okay. Found a piece of art. Head over to the gallery to see it on display. You can access the gallery from the main menu or the pause menu. During certain parts of gameplay, the gallery will be disabled in the pause menu. Okay. Oh. That just moves it. Click. I love how this is like all interactive. Oh, more artwork. Alright, this letter. Let's see what this is. Yes, let me zoom in, cause girl. From the office of Richard Inkwell. The address is faded though. 340 Main Street? Suite 13. Okay. Dear Arthur, hope all is well. Afraid I've got bad news, old chum. There's no easy way to say it, so I've attached the latest book sales numbers. Nowadays, young readers want more mystery and danger. You're losing them with Jenny's incredibly timid and repetitive adventures. One bit of good news, it's too late for the stores to cancel their orders for the next book. So, we're going to give you one last go and see if you can breathe some life into the old girl. We want you to try a proper murder mystery. Start killing people off. Add some drama. The bottom line is, if you don't, step it up. I'm afraid it's a case of Jenny and the last hurrah. So, proper murder mystery, step it up, one last go, I'm not a murderer. And then there should be something on the back. In other positive news, someone from a real newspaper finally reviewed your last book. He called them a hack, okay. Jenny and the Missing Marmalade Sandwich, the 38th and hopefully last book in a series which is very much past its prime. Jeez. Once a collection of mystery stories cherished by children all over the world, Jenny LeClue has since taken a nosedive into mediocrity without reservation. Wow. He still left worse piece. Arthur K. Finkelstein quality. The only mystery left in Arthurton is how this trash keeps getting published. Jeez. This reader nearly died of boredom. On a positive note, the book makes a great doorstop. Wow. Jeez. I took the worst bits out. I imagine all this might come as a bit of a shock, but we've got to move with the times. Throw in a murder or two, a dash of real tragedy, and who knows? Maybe you've got one great story left in you. I'll ring you later to discuss. Sorry about your career. Chin up though, eh? Oh, jeez. P.S. Squash next week? You think he still wants to spend time with you? That's crazy. At least you'll have time to work on that backhand soon. Yo, Richard is trash, bro. Richard is trash. Also, Oni, I just got what you sent me.
You don't understand what you're asking for. You want me to turn Jenny's world upside down? Kill off my characters and destroy everything I've built over the last 30 years?
Oh, thank you, Oni. I appreciate you doing that.
Fine. I'll give you what you want. But I warn you, I'm a stream of consciousness writer, and you have unleashed my fury. Good day, sir.
I saw it.
Boring? Predictable? Bah. Well, if it's murder they want, it's murder they'll get.
Uh-oh. This feels like it's taking a real turn right now.
It should have been another perfect day in Arthurton. But today was different. And nothing would ever be the same again. To begin with, Jenny LeClue was dead.
How you gonna kill her off? That's crazy. We didn't even get to be her yet.
Her eyes glassy and frozen. What cruel fate had befallen our beloved detective?
No. Never move the victim.
Mrs. LeClue, she's doing it again.
Jenny LeClue, you are a dead body. Dead bodies don't talk.
Teaches dumb students. Terrible cook, great mom. Yo, alright, so these descriptions, these are great. These are actually really great.
But he's doing it wrong. As wonderful as it would be if all cadavers were so talkative, we must deduce the cause of death without their help. With only the evidence laid before us, we build a picture from the fragments left behind. We collect clues, interpret the data, and solve our puzzle one piece at a time, until it feels as if the victim is speaking to us. But Jenny is right, Jonathan. We
Right?
mustn't
Like, this
disturb
is
the
a
crime
vibe.
scene. Vital evidence could be lost.
Sorry, Mrs. LeClue.
Okay, you've all had a chance to study the body. Who can postulate how she met her demise?
Ooh, me. I think it was an accident.
Yeah, she obviously wasn't looking where she was going
So she slipped on the wet floor,
and cracked her head open. Like an egg.
and
Ooh.
then she bled to death.
Really? How can you tell?
Well, there's a giant pool of blood around her head.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Actually, you're both wrong.
Because what's on the side of her
What?
mouth?
It was cold-blooded murder.
Murder.
Like, is that drool
Don't be
or what
ridiculous.
is this?
Where's the murder weapon?
There's no evidence anyone else was even here.
Oh yes, there is. It was murder, and I can prove it.
Because then there's a wet spot near that woman's feet. The case of the dead lab assistant.
Jenny had read all the books. She'd absorbed
Oh, she
all
might
her
have been
mother's teachings.
poison.
But there was nothing quite like getting your hands dirty.
How many people get the chance to solve their own murder?
The first step in any good deduction was
Aw.
collecting evidence. Seemingly insignificant details could provide a vital piece of the puzzle.
First, I'll search the crime scene for clues.
Then she'd analyze the data. And finally,
Deduce the real cause of death.
More art here. I can't tell if her shoes are wet or...
Approximately 8 sizes too big, and covered in mud.
Mm-hmm.
The floor is wet and slippery, but also immaculately clean.
Hmm.
What a waste of perfectly good coffee.
Jenny's love for coffee was almost as strong as her passion for crime solving.
Okay, but look at the
Chalky green
residue.
residue on the rim. Smells like burnt matches.
Yeah, so clearly it's poison, like I was thinking.
The victim has a green smudge on her lips. It's not lipstick.
More art here.
There's no doubt the victim lost a lot of blood.
Jenny's blue
Loose
sweater
tear
was
here.
scruffy and quite uncomfortable, but her grandmother had knitted it, and so it was her favorite. The more it itched, the closer she felt to her.
I mean, listen, it may be dangerous, but they do a lot of good work. And by the time that she actually gets there, she'll be a full-grown adult, you know? So she'll be extra able to protect herself, especially with everything that I know you've been teaching her now, you know? Oh, she's too cute. I love that. I love that so much. Alright, so we got muddy shoes. We got the blood.
Without her trusty bifocals, Jenny couldn't see the nose in front of her face.
Mm.
They were her window to the world, and the lens through which she focused her keen detective vision. It wasn't Jenny's style to wear accessories, but this hair clip was the exception. Its function as a lockpick had saved Jenny from a long night trapped in her school locker.
Oh, that's smart.
She'd
That's
worn
actually
it
really
ever
smart.
since.
I've seen enough. Time to wrap this case up.
Alright, so it smells like... So it
Jenny
smelled
was a
like
meticulous record
match
keeper,
fluid.
noting every relevant clue in her trusty journal. A great detective knew that solving a mystery was simply a matter of connecting the dots.
I'm certain this wasn't a mere accident. Now I just need to prove it. How do I know the victim didn't slip?
Because there was mud on her boots and the floor was clean. No, I get that. I definitely get that.
The victim's boots are filthy. They should have left big muddy footprints on the floor. So where are they? Either someone washed away her footprints, or she was carried here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that proves she didn't slip. So how did she actually die? What was the real cause of death?
It smelled like almonds. They said that it was like matches. But she definitely drank that. It was from what she ingested.
There's a green residue in the bottom of the victim's coffee cup. It smells of burnt matches. Phosphorus. Also found in common garden fertilizer.
Mm. And if those shoes were 8 sizes too big.
The same green mark is on the victim's lips. Her coffee was spiked with fertilizer. Someone clearly wanted her dead.
Interesting. I'm actually really liking
the
this
case
game.
from the dead lab assistant. Gone before her time. Was it poison? Yes. A blow to the head? Yes. An accident? Certainly
No.
not. No footprints in an unshattered mug? She was killed somewhere else and carried here. This is the story of a scorned ex-lover.
Jenny?
The gardener enacting his revenge.
Jenny!
A deadly brew of fertilizer and caffeine coursing through the veins.
That's quite enough, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What happens to the gardener?
Is this gonna be on the test?
Remember, class, even the smartest criminals make mistakes.
They do.
This is how we catch a killer.
But what's the point of all this?
Yeah, there hasn't been a murder in Arthurton in years.
Every town has a dark side, even Arthurton. By doubting, we are led to question. And by questioning, we arrive at the truth. Okay, that's all for today. Don't forget, next class is our field trip to the morgue. So have a light lunch.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
The students need to think for themselves, Jenny. That's why they're here at Gumboldt. To learn.
What is up with that jam?
I just figured we all had places to go. Speaking of which,
And where are you off to, young lady?
I'm a dead body mom, remember? Dead bodies don't tell.
Mm-hmm.
See ya.
Wait, before you go, I have something for you.
Cool. What is it?
If I told you, that would spoil the fun, wouldn't it?
The LeClues didn't simply hand each other presents. They hid them.
That's
It was a
cute.
family tradition, and Jenny had developed a sixth sense for finding them. With her trusty magnifying glass at her side, nothing eluded her.
Alright, so there's definitely...
A new journal.
To Jenny, there was nothing better than the aroma of a fresh leather notebook. It smelled like mystery. Without missing a beat, she did what any detective worth their salt would do. She decorated it.
I love nerds. Put that right in the middle. This is very cute. Right, Oni? This is very cute. I am enjoying this already. This was a good $3. Alright, I think that's enough.
A new
great
journal
detective never
meant new
gives up.
adventures. She imagined all the thrilling cases that would soon fill its pages. And on the
Bruh.
first page, her mother had written an inscription.
A great detective never gives up. Love, Mom.
This feels very foreboding, and I don't know how I
love
feel
it.
about
Thanks,
it.
Mom.
Jenny, I wanted to talk about, to say,
Somewhere in the back of Jenny's highly caffeinated brain, an alarm bell was ringing. Her mum was hesitating. What could be causing her to act so out of character?
That would be very cute. The fidgety arms. Limited eye contact, watery, defensive battling with missing ring.
Crossed arms.
Oh.
Furrowed brow.
Jenny saw it coming from a mile away. Her mother was about to get
Emotional. I really gotta go.
no, Jenny, wait. I need your help.
What? Really?
Jenny couldn't believe her ears. It was extremely unusual for her mother to ask for help. It must be something very important. Tracing the steps of a deranged killer? A cold case that only someone with Jenny's expertise could solve?
I misplaced the students' essays on decapitation. See if you can find them for me before you leave. I have to run.
So she still couldn't even say it.
The case of the misplaced papers. Are you sure you want to trust me with such a complex task?
I have no doubt you'll be
Emotional
able to find them.
damage.
They're around here somewhere.
Jenny was unsure if her mother was unable to detect sarcasm or just really good at ignoring
Oh,
it.
she's flat out ignoring it. Help, Mom.
Okay, Mom. I'll find them before I leave.
Especially
On one
because she's trying so hard to tell us
Yes.
that.
You have to let
You know.
me help grade them.
One of Jenny's favorite pastimes was grading papers. Nothing pleased her more than giving a big shiny F to an overconfident student.
Oh, Jenny.
Don't push your luck.
Dude.
Please?
Okay,
Yes.
find the papers and go straight home.
But I'm meeting Keith tonight.
No buts, remember?
Ooh, who's Keith?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm still feeling the effects of being poisoned for your class.
Well then,
Yo, she
I have the
is
perfect antidote.
sassy.
You're staying with your cousin this weekend, and you still need to pack.
This again. Look, I considered your offer, Mom, and I'm going to have to decline.
Uh-oh.
I'm old enough to take care of myself.
I'll be
She
back
really
later.
is a hater. She is a hater. Question the motive.
Late again? What are you up to?
Jenny LeClue, it's been a difficult week. Could you please just do what you're told for once and stop asking questions?
Fine.
And try to stay out of trouble.
When do I ever get into trouble?
Oop. Jenny. This is
Alright,
not turning
let's
out to
sign
be
these
what I
papers
thought it
and
was
get
going to be,
out
and
of
I'm here for it. Journal updated. Case closed. Wait, why is this on the inside now? That was supposed to be on the outside. Mom was acting pretty weird today. No wonder it's been a year. But it still hurts. Oh, maybe her dad died. Huh. Interesting.
One of Jenny's earliest memories was making raspberry jam with her mum.
It's the perfect substitute for blood in class demonstrations. And better tasting than the pig's blood the textbook recommends.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so there's like limited space in the classroom.
Looking rather trim today, Ethan. New diet?
It really was.
What's the matter? Lost your funny bone?
Yo, she's my type of character, I swear. Am I able to go down now? No, I can only go sideways.
Becoming a great detective took more than book smarts. You needed real-life experience. And Jenny was always on the lookout for a chance to get her hands dirty.
Yo, we are racking up this gallery art. So we should read these off while we're here. So, a great detective always thinks like a killer. They always trust their instincts. They always follow the evidence. They always turn in their reports on time. Essay on decapitation and dismemberment due next week. They always know when to ask for help. They never make it personal. They never make assumptions. They never reveal their hand too soon. They never leave their coffee unattended. Never ever, because that's the fastest way to die, especially if somebody already thinks you're a detective. Alright. Haha. Jeez, there was a lot of gallery art on this one. Wait a second. Are you not? Why can't I? Okay. Magnifying glass.
It's one of the students' term papers. You can tell by the terrible handwriting and erroneous conclusions. Mom must have put them behind the chalkboard.
Wait, so can I? Okay. Wait, do I need to move it further? Okay. Literally a smidgen more. That's annoying. Right? It's so quirky. Like, I'm here for this.
Found you. Time to get out of here.
Journal updated. She walks so weird, though.
Please do not touch. Someone must be running an experiment.
Is she touching it anyway? Jenny, bro.
Gross.
Yeah, that is a lot of bacteria.
Legs.
Someone's growing a strange green liquid. Gross. Was that not the liquid that they used? Interesting. Yeah, I should probably put that back in place. There's something right there. She really was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Around the room one last time. Was she ready to leave?
She'd been ready to leave, but now I feel like I should stay. Alright, we're gonna do one final walkthrough just to make sure that somehow we didn't miss everything. But yeah, this is very cute. And what's funny, Oni, is I don't talk about it a lot, but I've always been drawn to this type of stuff because growing up, I always wanted to be like a private investigator. And just the way that my brain already does this type of stuff is great for me.
Jenny looked around the room one last time. Was she ready to leave?
Yeah, we'll leave. Especially because we only got 20 minutes left.
Okay, so she wasn't really dead. That would be silly. No, Jenny was alive and well and ready for another perfect day in Arthurton.
But someone is going to die. I just hope it's not our mom. Alright, so it's around Halloween. Okay, a dog and a cat. Uh-oh. Oh!
What the? What a mess. I should investigate.
Shocking. But am I able to go down? Or do you... Okay, so she kind of already controls the direction we can go. Wait, why did it not...
Jenny had an instinct for sorting treasure from trash. To the untrained eye, this was just a discarded piece of an old postcard. But to Jenny, it was a mystery waiting to be solved.
I should keep my eyes open for any other pieces.
There's 3 garbage cans. Yeah. Like, it definitely sounded like a mixture of like a cat versus a dog versus...
The notice board was awash with flyers, personal ads, and the occasional piece of gum.
Ew.
I'm amazed anyone can find anything on here.
Yeah, there's mad
Unfortunately,
stuff
Jenny
there.
had a useful trick to use in a situation like this.
Mom always says, a great detective eliminates the noise. Focus on the details, and you'll find clarity in the chaos.
Oh, she started walking herself. Okay. Ew. Missing cats. Alright.
I wonder if anyone else reads this junk. Hold on. What's this?
Answers to Trevor. Alright, that's
Oh,
the sign that
no.
we saw.
Extended curfew hours, again. 9 p.m. to sunrise? That's ridiculous.
But necessary. Power outages had become a regular occurrence in town. It was dangerous to be wandering around after dark.
It won't be long before we need a permit to go out at all.
What is it here? Turn power and light. Okay. That's cute. So you can also find new stickers on stuff. Uh-oh. Sound like Edward Scissorhands.
Hey, you!
Oh, hi there.
What are you doing back there?
Well, I was pruning, but then I discovered this cerulean bugberry bush.
Discovered? These bushes are all over Arthurton.
Actually, this is an incredibly rare bloom.
There's nothing rare about Arthurton.
I beg to differ. Arthurton has many beautiful and exotic plants.
You know what? I'm always going to lean towards the
Really?
nicer side.
Like what?
Mushrooms with eyes that glow in the dark, berries that emit a bioluminescent mist, and flowers with nectar as sticky as superglue.
Where? I've never seen any of those things.
Well, believe me, they do exist. I've had the pleasure of seeing them up close. That's one of the privileges of working for Dean Strasberry in his greenhouse. Anyway, I should get back to work. I want everything to be perfect for the Dean's retirement celebration.
The way that ended made it weird. When will this madness end? Curious postcard scrap. Look out for the remaining pieces. Annoyingly knowledgeable about plant life. Works with Dean Strasberry in his greenhouse. Okay. That's cute. A little bit, because you know, especially if you know about all these mushrooms, then clearly you have knowledge of what's poisonous and what's not. Which makes me wonder, is he in her class or uses that classroom to study stuff with the microscope? Because maybe that could be like what was in that, you know? Another poster board. We're actually not surpassing anything.
Signs and decorations adorned the entire campus.
A party to celebrate the dean's impending retirement.
Talk to workman.
Left. Left.
Oh,
I said left, damn it. What part of left are you having trouble with?
it's
My left or your left?
yeah.
My left. Obviously, I mean my left. Why would I mean your left?
So you want me to move it the other way?
Yes. Nothing would make me happier. If you're not careful, we're gonna have bronze brains all over the floor.
They seem busy. I should probably lead them to it.
I'm scared to walk through here now, though. Whew, don't follow me with that, please. Can I talk to him? No.
Hello, Mr. Stroudsbury. How are you today?
A jolly
Yeah.
gentleman. The dean was often seen shaking hands and kissing babies around
Though,
town.
truthfully, I
He's
feel
also
like it would
Mom's
only
boss.
be you.
But more than that, he was her loyal friend.
What do you think, Jenny?
The dean had dedicated his
I
life
mean,
to the book.
I'm willing to actually
Townspeople
keep playing
expect
it
no
and see what's
expense in
going on,
entering
because
his
I do
tale.
love a good mystery.
Quite a striking resemblance, Mr. Stroudsbury.
It's a scary thing, Jenny. Retirement.
Great excuse for a party, though. What will you do
Random
when you're no longer
spoon
the
in
dean?
his pocket.
I've been trying not to think about it.
This place won't be the same without you.
Things change, Jenny. Time marches on, and we must do our best to adapt. It's going to be
Well-
difficult, but I'm sure we will get through it.
One of them,
We.
Do you think they made my belly too big?
screaming. Be nice.
It's probably just the perspective, Mr. Stroudsbury.
You are a clever one, Jenny LeClue. Speaking of which, have you been practicing your detective skills?
Have I? Of course.
Well,
Always.
because the
Well then, I have a challenge for you.
OBS only lets me make
bet you
the
can't guess what I
type.
eat for
Actually, wait, no, it
breakfast.
might. I have to check
Last,
it
a real challenge for Jenny.
next time to
A
see.
fiendishly difficult puzzle that would take all her wits to solve.
Respect your elders.
Well, okay. Anything for you, Mr.
But yeah,
Stroudsbury.
one of them for
how
sure is the
wonderful.
stream element
But
bot to
first,
keep like
I
everything
need to
like
ask you a few
running.
questions.
So that always counts as like one person. But then theoretically there is one other person here. But they just haven't said anything. So hi, friend. We gotta look at this spoon, because this bugs me out. Like, why do you have this spoon here? Really? Not the spoon, so just the letter? But we have to talk about the spoon. It's bothering me. Spoon instead of pen. Forgetful
Looks like
under
he
stress.
accidentally put a spoon in his pocket instead of his pen. It's got a coffee stain on it.
Shaky penmanship, unusually cluttered.
A thick
Lots of
bundle of note
revisions,
cards
self-doubt.
poked out of the dean's pocket.
What's he keeping so close to his chest? You've been making a lot of notes, Mr. Stroudsbury.
Decorative spoon
I was
collector.
intending to make a speech on Saturday.
Why have you scratched out so much of it?
Your mother suggested I keep it short, and quite right, too. I must have rewritten it 20 times by now. I just can't seem to find the right words.
You got a stain? Or is it a missing button here? Or both? Blood? No, that's jam.
The Dean didn't button his shirt properly. It looks like a bloodstain, but the seeds indicate otherwise.
Is he hooking up with our mom? Is he gonna be our stepdad?
The Dean was a big fan of the Gumball Moonbeams.
Interesting.
And not just because his son was a prominent figure on the team.
Well, a bench warmer anyway.
Yo, she is so shady. This is like the perfect game to play during Pride Month because she is holding nothing back. What is this now?
For the Dean, being covered in plant life was not unusual. His work as a botanist was renowned.
Andrew, I don't have that.
Looks like you're carrying some extra baggage today, Mr. Strasberry.
Well, I do have a lot on my mind.
I was referring to your legs.
Right, like
Thank you. I have been doing my daily
she
calisthenics.
invades so much personal
No,
space,
I mean
but they
sticky
haven't
stuff in
talked
your
about that.
pants.
What? Oh! Hitchhikers. I've been working on a new orchid hybrid in my greenhouse. They're beautiful, but the leaves are quite clingy. I will say, I am looking forward to spending more time in the dirt.
Is it free, Andrew? Because again, you know that I'm broke. What's this ring?
Ipsa scientia potestas est. Looks like Latin. Your ring sure looks old.
It was made for my grandfather. He passed it down to my father, who passed it down to me. And when the time comes, I'll pass it on to my son.
The Stroudsbury family had been champions of education for generations.
What does the inscription mean?
Then you know that's not going to
Knowledge
happen.
itself is power. The inquisitive spirit is a mighty thing, Jenny. And nothing
Andrew.
is as important as the truth.
Think about what you just said. Okay.
His watch is slow. That's unlike the Dean. He's usually very punctual. Your watch is 45 minutes slow.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Oh my.
Definitely
That
only.
explains why there was no cheesecake left in the cafeteria.
Oh, snap.
My head's not screwed on today. Thank goodness you noticed, or I'd be late for my meeting with your mother.
Oh, really? She didn't mention anything to me.
Oh, well, of course she wouldn't. It's nothing important.
Why are you meeting then?
It's just, she's helping me finalize my
Bro, they're
plans
dating,
for,
bro. They are dating.
Your party?
Yes, that's it. My retirement party. Thank you.
Are you okay, Mr. Strasberry?
Of course. Now let me just fix my watch before I forget. Now, where were we?
Alright, that's one more clue. What is that a tag? Oh no, sorry. Huh.
It can't be dandruff. He has no hair. I have a hunch it's powdered sugar.
So, what do you think, Jenny? Can you guess what I had for breakfast?
Sure, Mr. Strasberry. I've got everything I need to solve this mystery. What did the Dean eat for breakfast?
So we got that. We're gonna go with the shirt button and the bow tie.
Jam on his shirt and powdered sugar on his tie. The evidence points strongly to
A
the Dean's
jelly-filled
breakfast consisting
donut.
of one, maybe two donuts.
That's what I was trying to. I was like, are we gonna say you're tired or something, or like, what is this?
What else can I tell about the Dean's morning? That's not right. Back to the drawing board.
Okay. We're gonna go with the. Wait, how do we take something off? Okay, that's how we do that. So I definitely want to focus on that.
The Dean had neglected to wind his pocket watch. The act of a distracted man. This resulted in his whole routine
Listen.
being thrown off. Which might explain
If it
why he
was
had
the
a spoon in his
mom,
pocket instead of
yes,
a
that
pen.
would have been fine.
You had a donut for breakfast.
Yes?
I'm guessing... raspberry.
How did you know?
That part was
It's
easy.
definitely darker.
You always have donuts for breakfast. But something else caught my attention.
Oh?
I think you have something on your mind, Mr. Strasberry. You are usually a picture of precision and punctuality. But today, there's a spoon in your pocket and your shirt button is undone.
My, you really are a LeClue. Your father would be so proud.
Thanks. Well,
Oh,
I
he
should be
did the
going.
thing.
I'm meeting your son by the lake.
And I'm meeting your mother in the library. What a small world this is.
Bruh, this is bothering
A
me.
perfectly small world with everything in its right place.
Who would want to change that?
Pardon?
Nothing. See you on Saturday.
Oh, yes. Until we meet again, Jenny LeClue.
Alright, we got like 1 minute left. I'm gonna see if I can get to wherever we need to go. Sure is nervous today. That's unlike him. What is he meeting mom about? Avocado Hall. See, if she picked this up, this is how you know she white. Because
Well,
that ain't
that's
had
not
nothing to do
creepy
with
at
you.
In her short time as a detective, Jenny had learned never to ignore a ringing phone.
Alright, here we go.
Hello.
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
What? CJ, is that you?
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Really? This again? It's me, Jenny. We don't need to do this.
I have no idea who you are, and I know no one by that name. The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Fine. The early bird can't catch the lazy worm.
Good. The wind blows strongly from the east.
People in glass houses should invest in curtains.
Excellent. Think sky is full of fireflies?
The last donut is the tastiest.
Ah! Jenny, it is you!
What in the world?
I need to meet with you right away.
Okay. Where do you want to meet?
Oh my
This
gosh.
place will do.
Conspiracy theorists frequently
Everyone
jailed
in
for
town
public
knew that
outbursts.
CJ was mad. Even
Questionable
dangerous.
grasp of
He's
reality.
not dangerous. He just doesn't accept things at face value. Sure, he's a bit fixated on extraterrestrials, but at least he's passionate about something.
Oh my gosh.
CJ and Jenny certainly indulged each other's obsessions. But most of all, CJ treated Jenny like a colleague.
And not a little kid. CJ, why did we go through all that if you're right here?
Can't be too careful. Are you sure you weren't followed?
Who would be following me?
Shh. This place is compromised. We don't have long to talk. Now, what did you want to talk to me about?
You
What?
wanted to talk to me.
You called me.
Get on! Why?
Talking to CJ was a bit like
Oh
navigating
my
a maze.
gosh.
You had a rough idea of where you were headed, but you couldn't be sure you'd ever get there.
Oh my
I'll help
gosh.
you figure it out.
Alright, we're gonna interrogate him and then we're gonna attempt to be done. He's got some ears on him. Oh, it's a compass. Straight symbols, cracked glass, wandering needle.
I knew he was hiding something. A compass with strange symbols where the cardinal direction should be. Looks broken. Where did you get that compass?
Ah, you spotted it. I knew you would. It belonged to my father. He left it to me to find the truth.
You're not gonna find anything with that. The needle is wandering all over the place. A bit like you.
It's searching
For what?
for them. It's this town, Jenny. It's Arthur. They're here, among us. And this proves it.
Or it could just be broken.
Could be. I guess we'll never know.
She's so over it. She is so over it. Okay, this is getting personal. Okay, so was he invited to... Yes, how old is he?
Is it your birthday, CJ?
Birthday? Whose birthday? Kingston's birthday. But Kingston died on his birthday. Assassination? Possibly. Abduction? Almost certainly.
CJ, the card?
Oh, this. It's for you. Impossible shot. Died instantly. No suspects.
Whoa.
No human suspects, anyway.
Whoa, dude. Is that triangle supposed to be there? Or is this just some sort of weird residue because, you know, he's
Thanks, CJ. That's, thoughtful. I didn't think you'd remember.
I know what it's like to lose something important to you. Now triple shred and incinerate that card as soon as possible! It's got my fingerprints all over it!
And he also has something on his foot. Aliens are among us. Tuck and sock, not a good hiding place. It's really not. Fastest
What's
place
that
for that to
sticking out of
fall
your sock?
apart.
Ah! That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I intercepted a secret message. Classified intel. It's proof, Jenny. It's happening again. It's time for us to join the fight.
This doesn't look like the kind of
Among
pamphlet
Us,
he usually makes. It's been
and they are
professionally
coming
printed.
for your pets.
Could CJ
Are you
finally be
prepared?
onto something?
Will you answer the call? First of all, these UFOs look like sombreros. the space
It's just part
cadets
of the cereal
today.
box.
A cereal box from another
Yeah,
space-time continuum?
Nope, just a regular cereal box. It's an ad for a toy.
But why? Why would it just be lying there in the trash?
He's funny, bro. He's really funny.
I'm sorry, CJ. There are still great mysteries out there to solve, but this isn't one of them. So what's the plan now?
Library. Research. Very important. Very hush-hush.
They let you back in?
Not yet. But I've got this hat now.
It wasn't your head that needed covering.
No, for disguise.
I know, CJ. What is it this time?
Oh
More
my
UFOs?
gosh.
Radio wave mind control? A globally connected communication network used exclusively to view pictures of cats?
Jenny, you sound crazy. I'm just preparing my defense for the hearing.
Is this because you tried to hypnotize Mrs. Brown's prize poodle?
No, that was last week. It's because I peed in the water tower.
CJ, that's gross.
And this is the thanks I get for saving everyone from the mind control chemicals.
Well, I guess I'll see you later then.
But CJ was gone.
CJ, I know you're standing behind the phone booth. I just watched you walk over there.
No, not.
Okay then, bye.
Oh, this is great. This is
See you later.
great. Oh, he's funny. He is so funny. Oh, man. Alright, for something that's supposed to let me move, it doesn't let me move. The early bird doesn't catch a lazy worm. People neglect. Okay. So we wrote that down. Find a map, keep it here. Cheesiness. Dedicated, strong-willed, and direct, a brilliant leader who inspires others, a jack of all trades, and a fountain of knowledge. But you can be inflexible and emotionally distant. Choosiness. You chose something totally normal for the man to whistle. Okay. Oh, so it helped. Okay, so it's alright. So it's gonna guesstimate kind of, I guess, where we're actually gonna be at with the choices we make. Interesting. Okay, and there's multiple postcards. Alright. Now, how do I save? Does it auto-save, or like... Okay, yeah, it does. Stop. Not when, not when we quit. It does. It kills her. That's so... Alright, so it saved a minute ago, so we're gonna leave it there. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sorry, sweetie. But we will be back. We will be back. But with that, we are done. Thank you for being here, especially you, Oni, and Andrew for, being in the background. This was fun. This was actually really fun. And I can't wait to see what actually comes out of this, because I'm still high-key thinking that the dean, if not already dating our mom, is trying to date our mom. It just feels weird. I don't know. But also with the fact that it's been like a year since our dad passed, that may also be kind of weird territory, but who knows? But yes, if you guys are interested in us continuing to play this, let me know. Let me know. But I think personally I want to keep playing it. That's just for me. But Monday, I want to say I should be good, but I have to double check my schedule. I'm hoping to have a regular week next week, but I will obviously keep you posted about that. And I'm also going to try to make a like an infogram of when we're going to be on and off for the week and go from there. But oh, Oni, I swear you are truly the best, and I do hope that you feel better. So make sure that you rest and don't overdo it. All right. But yes, have a wonderful day and night and weekend. And I will see you at some point next week. So don't forget that I love you. Mahal kita. I'll see you soon. The Keats. And do me a favor. Keep on smiling, lovies. Until next time.